Did you know the entity behind Instant Pay isn't even licensed? That's right. We are facing an investment company which actually isn't legal structured to provide this type of services. The company in question is Instant Pay Limited. Although there's a certificate of registration on their website, it's important to understand there's a huge difference between a certificate being a registered or regulated licensed. You get my point? Yeah, I'm sure you get my point. So in this case of Instant Pay Limited, we conducted a research or a search through different types of companies that are confirming this. We've done a lot of research, trying to find out if this company is confirmed. So confirming this company does not hold the proper regulatory licenses as any legitimate or legit established must hold. Therefore, they are operatingly illegal. So when dealing with this fraudulent, it's strange to see how many of them are structured almost identical, regardless of where they were developed. And one other characteristics Instant Pay shares with other clamping scams is they are affiliated and pyramid gimmick plans. Allow me to clarify affiliate benefits does not mean something is scam, but in this case of Instant Pay, they are using the affiliate program in order to gather as many victims possible by encouraging members to invite more people to join under existing clients. Exactly the point, right? Like the hated pyramid scheme idea. Be very careful on that one. I remember we are viewing a company which isn't even illegal, which means eventually this program will disappear after some time. But therefore, then the scammers behind Instant Pay will do whatever they can in gathering as many victims possible before getting shut down. And what better way to do this than exploiting their fake plans? Still, I don't think you should trust this company. There have already been an enormous amount of complaints from angry people. Their services is very poor. Somebody on the online said I got the chance to understand how the product maintains ability of saver so that the data is always accessible during transactions, make myself comfortable with store procedures and global JavaScript variable program methodology. Dislikes while working there never feel like working in an IT company. You see, these are the people who are working with these companies. Yeah, so sitting beside us as well as HR also irritates with daily routines of foreign candidates. So Instant Pay, it's not legit, it's not even trusted. They don't know how to run a company. Hiring and firing is their own policy and playing with employees' careers, no vision, and focuses on the organization bad politics. So you need to be very careful when you are dealing with this type of company. So since May, that's when the Instant Pay were paid, but since from that time, I don't know if they are still paying or not. And types of scammers that you need also to avoid. There are several types of scammers. Avoid scams. How to avoid a scam. Recognize these common signs of a scam could help you avoid falling for them. For one, 4 signs that it is a scam. What you can do to avoid a scam: report scams to the FTC. 4 signs that it is a scam. Number 2, scammers pretend to be from a well-organized organization, So help veterans avoid scams. Again, on Veterans Day, we celebrate our Veterans Day, more than 18 million strong. We thank you for your services and sacrifices. It is also a good time to arm yourself with some tips to avoid frauds. We know that scammers follow the headlines and they follow the headlines and their schemes involved to take advantage of things catching your attention. Now, knowing what you look for helps all of us steer clear of a con artist. Thinking of volunteering for COVID-19 or clinical trial. There are thousands of trials underway as companies are racing to find out effective vaccines and treatment for COVID. Many of these research students are legit, but some are not. Fake ones may try to steal your money, never pay to be part of a clinical trial, or find out about one. Real clinical trials will never ask you to pay them. So this is just one of the examples that were hit up with COVID-19, and people were busy creating up online websites. I remember there was a website which talked about the online financing, about the COVID. When you invest this huge amount of money, you're going to get profit out of it, because we're trying to come up with a clinical trial. All those. So try to avoid it by all costs. And do not. One thing I would also want to advise you is that you're having a trouble paying your student loan debit. You might get out an offer that says you can reduce your monthly payment or even reduce your overall debit. The offer might look like it comes from the government, and they might tell you that first you have to pay a fee, but it's illegal for a company to ask you to pay a fee upfront before they get you the promises leave. And it's illegal for them to pretend to be from the government because of the pandemic. People with federal student loans have some protections, until I don't know. But you need to be very more careful and also put more effort. Try to find out about that company. Don't just. So, like I said earlier on, I talked about how to avoid being scammed online. So I was saying that how avoid and report imposter scams. Imposter scammers often begin with a call, text, or email. The scams may vary, but works the same way. A scammer pretends to be someone you trust, to convince you to send money or share personal information, especially on credit cards and all that. People do not do that. Scammers may ask you to transfer money from your bank, wire money, using a company like Western Union, MoneyGram, put money on a gift card, or send a cryptocurrency and coins, bitcoins, because they know this type of payment can be hard to reverse. Scammers call, email, or text